You never have to RSVP to hang with us. We're back. Welcome to another episode. What you been up to?
Well, first of all, I just want to say we're like 15 episodes in now.
That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
We did so much more than Meghan Markle.
Oh my gosh, we're 5 ahead, guys.
I know. We put her to shame.
I know.
She's an embarrassment.
I know. Ooh, that was spicy. No, Meghan Markle's listening. I'm sorry.
She's not.
She's not. She's, I don't know what she would be doing. Making jam. Okay,
but real quick, I'm gonna jump in because I heard something, and this might not be true. I don't have like facts, but I just heard someone talking about this like on a TikTok, that her jams aren't really jams, they're spreads. She can't legally call them jams because you have to have like a certain amount of like fruit or something in them, and so she's not even really making jam, she's making spreads, and that's all I have to say about that.
What's the filler then? It's like a lot of sugar.
I have no idea. But once I heard that, I was like, oh, Meghan, you can't even make a jam.
Poor Meghan Markle. Honestly, part of me feels bad for her because I'm just like, how do you have so much money and so many resources and you still can't?
I think she's just doing it to herself.
Commit. Yeah. Oh, well. No, in other news.
Moving on from Meghan, back to you.
Yeah, back to me, the real star of the show. No, I honestly am so excited because next week is the 4th. The 4th of July is one of my favorite holidays, genuinely.
Yeah.
What's not to love? Burgers, brews, by water, typically. And fireworks. It's such a chill holiday. Yeah. It's fantastic. It's just like, let's just all hang out and have fun in the summer.
And it makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Yeah, no, it does. That, just the vibes. I love being able to dress very kitschy, like have a theme.
Yeah, I love a theme.
Love being able to wear like stars and stripes. And I have my Are You Free Tonight bald eagle t-shirt that I got last year. It's just so good. It is going to be worn again this year. We'll see if I post any photos and then you can see them online.
Yeah, but maybe she'll post the stories.
Yeah, maybe I'll post a story. Actually, no, I was on a kick there for a minute with my concerts.
What happened?
No, with my concerts this week.
Seen nary a story in like over a week.
Yeah, I was traveling. That's a whole side story. We'll get back to that. But I was I do need to get back on it, but back to the 4th of July.
Right.
But I love the 4th of July barbecues. Everything's just so good. And we're going to the beach, me and some of my friends. It was a very last minute trip, but we were able to get a hotel for cheap. We're going to the beach. It's going to be great. I know I've been complaining about my pale complexion every single episode. So hopefully I get nice and crispy and bronzed and you won't have to hear about me being pale anymore.
I look forward to that.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's like, okay, Morgan, you're a broken record. Go out and get some sun. I did go to the pool yesterday though.
That's good.
This is my second outing.
Yeah, your legs are looking tanner, I will say.
Thank you. No, it's funny because even mom saw me and was like, you're looking tanner from just one trip. And that was only like 2 hours out in the sun. So give me some time to cook, literally, and I will be beautiful and bronze.
A bronze goddess.
Yes.
Coming at you. Yes. Maybe next week or the week after.
Yes. Hopefully in a couple weeks I'll be looking real nice. And I'm not saying I'm going to be looking as dark as I did the last so many summers because I was on my outside grind time. But I just don't want to be going into winter fully pale. Like you have to set yourself up for success now. So come winter, you're not like Casper the Ghost White. And I just don't want to be my palest self this winter.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cycle. You do have to build it up over the summer.
Yeah.
So then you're going to lose the pigment in the winter. But then if you keep going back and getting paler and paler, like what's going to happen?
I know.
You're going to disappear.
I know. I'm going to be like Edward from Twilight, like sparkling in the sun. Like what's happening? No, I actually can't do that anymore. It's been so bad. I was looking at myself and I'm like, how did I get this pale? Like both me and Ashley were like, this is the palest we've ever been. And it's because of not consistently being out in the sun for the last like year. Not good. So we're making effort to change that. And then beach time, which I love. So exciting.
You have your outfits picked out?
No. Okay, here's the thing. So I ordered swimsuits from PacSun weeks ago. they are lost in the mail somewhere. I contacted PacSun about it.
Yeah.
They said I had to wait 14 days from the
shipping date?
The original date they were supposed to arrive.
Oh, the delivery date?
Yes. So I have to wait till the 30th. So I was like, oh, thanks. So now I have to like reorder, because I ordered these like, I mean, they were supposed to be here. They were in Richmond supposedly as of the 13th.
Okay.
And they were supposed to arrive on the 16th.
Yeah.
So they were like, yeah, wait 14 days. And then they said contacts July 1. I was like, this is the worst customer service, because it's not here.
Right.
Like, I know they haven't updated it since the 13th. They're lost somewhere. And if they do get delivered at that point, like, what? It would have been like 3 weeks since they were supposed to be delivered.
Yeah, that's crazy that they wouldn't issue you like a reorder.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, just give me this. I just want the swimsuits.
Yeah.
I don't want the money. I want the swimsuits that I ordered.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is not a scam. And they looked at the thing and whatever. It's fine. I'm just going to I'm going to do probably an Amazon swimsuit order last minute.
Did you get a little red, white, and blue number?
I haven't. So that's why I was going to look. I did do a full try on of like all my swimsuits before I ordered from PacSun, because I was like, do I really need to order swimsuits?
Yeah.
The answer is always yes, but technically no. I tried everything on. I was like, everything fits.
Yeah.
Everything looks good. And I do have a red swimsuit. I have a white swimsuit. I have a blue swimsuit.
Okay.
So I was like, I have options for the 4th. I'll be fine. But I was thinking of just ordering like 1 or 2 swimsuits so I could have like one new one for this trip to make it a little more exciting.
Yeah.
But RIP, my PacSun order. And I love their swimsuits. It's like the one thing that I've consistently ordered from their quality actually is like good. And they do a huge sale every summer. So it ends up being like $15 for a top, $15 for a bottom.
Yeah, that's like Target prices.
That's my point.
That's crazy good. Yeah.
There was one brand that was like higher end that I think I paid like $45 for each. But
even that's pretty good.
I know, because they're normally like $70 a piece. So I was very pleased with that. And the other ones though, yeah, like $30 for each swimsuit, which is, you can't find that anywhere anymore. So I'm like, PacSun, please. I just wanted my swimsuits. It's fine. It's whatever. I'll hopefully get them maybe
eventually.
Yeah, not till like freaking August. Exactly. I'm gonna arrive. But speaking of pools, we had something also exciting happen this week.
Oh yes. So Eliana had her very first swim meet. Well, her first successful swim meet, because we talked last episode about like the trauma from last season. But she did it.
She did so good.
She competed in 2 different races. She did a 25 free and a 25 back. And it was just so cute to see like how proud of herself she was. Like instantly her mood went up. She was just like thrilled that she did it. And oh my gosh, it just like makes me want to cry, because she was so sweet.
Yeah.
I loved it.
No, I did. The minute her hand hit the wall, you saw her face light up. She looked at us like, I did it. Like, you're proud of me. I'm proud of me. Like that. Yeah. It was just such a good confidence booster for her, because then when she went to her freestyle race after her backstroke race, she was like ready to go. The first time you could see the little hesitation.
Yes.
The second time she ran right up to go to sit there, because she was like, I can do this. So fun. It was so good to watch her do that.
Yeah, it was good. And so now we've got 2 more for the season. So I think the rest of the season is going to go great. We'll see. I have a feeling she's going to do the same too for like the next couple meets. And I think I'm just going to keep her out of any relays for this season. You know, maybe next season we'll tackle that.
Yeah. No, I think it's a good idea. And I think her doing that consistently, it'll feel good. She'll feel, at ease, and then she can build from there on top of that.
For sure. Yeah. Proud of my little swimmer.
I know. She was so cute. It's so fun to watch swim meets, like especially the littlest
kids,
ones.
Yes.
Because they're just like, and everybody's cheering for them, because everybody's just like, get to the wall. You're just like, yeah, no, everyone's so happy for them, so proud. I coached for the longest time, and I remember even like helping other teams, little kids, being like, where's your goggles? Because they would come up to me. They would just be like, adult, where do I go? What do I do? And I'd be like, what's your name? Okay, that's fine. You go here. You go here. Like, you're helping situate everybody. Because you just know the little kids, they're just like, I just am here. And I'm just going to like swim my little race. So cute. Love them.
Yeah. So that was fun. I'm excited for the next couple to round out the season.
Yeah. No, it'll be good. I can't believe the season's almost done. I can't believe like July is like here.
Yeah, it's like I feel like July 4th comes and like half of the summer is over. Like you're kind of like on the back half at that portion. And I'm like, how did this happen? I mean, I guess we were out of town for like 2 weeks and that kind of sucked a lot of time out. But yeah, it feels like the summer is flying by.
I feel like I didn't even start experiencing summer until the end of June, like the last couple weeks. And now I'm like, wait a minute. Like I started late. Like, can you give me a little extra time? But every summer it feels like it just goes faster and faster and faster.
For sure. Especially with kids because things get busier. Yeah.
Wow. Such things to look forward to. Less and less summertime. One of my fave seasons. It's actually not my favorite. I just love being at the pool.
Yeah.
I think that's it. That's really it, I think, about summer. I mean, that and just at the outside activities.
Yes.
But it's hot here. Other news, I got back from my work trip this week. I went to Kansas City for the first time. I didn't get to go to like a game or something. I really want to go actually to like a Chiefs game. Not because I'm a Chiefs fan by any means, but that stadium is supposed to be
really
one
cool.
one of the coolest stadiums. Like the energy there is supposed to be like electric. And I think that would be so fun. But yeah, never in my wildest dreams would I have said I've been to Kansas before. Like I've been to a lot of other places, but it's cool now that I can check that state off my list of places.
Do you have a list?
Oh, not running on my phone, but I've been to now, I think like 15 states. Okay. Now this one might have added on like 16, but I've done the math and at one point, and I've been to quite a few states actually, just like kind of accidentally. Like I feel like I've just beat bopped around, but not like I need to really like start planning like trips.
Yeah, it does require some planning.
Yes. Yeah.
Going places.
Well, part of it is just that I'm like, spending money on that. And then when there's other things I want to spend money on, like a new car. Also, it's just like all of that is like a lot. And then PTO, it's just like, it's a thing. All right. Like I have to plan wisely because if there's any other trips that pop up that I really want to go to, then it's like, well, now I can't go because I had these other trips planned.
Sure, but if you don't plan them, then
no,
there might be none.
I know.
You know, there's like the other side of the coin.
I know, it's true. No, we have been talking about going somewhere in like September, so we'll see if that actually happens. But these little trips, like the mini trip next week, I have a couple like mini trips I think planned out for the rest of the summer, so that will kind of give me my little fix until maybe a bigger trip.
Okay.
Which will be obviously fun. Tiring but fun. I'm enjoying right now just being at home because I feel like it's been go. Like I feel like even though I'm home, it's not like I'm been like relaxing. Like I haven't had a weekend where I've just like sat and chilled in like over a month. Yeah. So it's not like I'm just sitting at home doing nothing, which honestly kind of sounds would be nice.
Lovely. Yeah, it is nice. Yeah, after we got back from our trip, we were looking at our calendar and we're like, there's not a lot on here right now. Like we have maybe like one thing a weekend, but from going from like go to just like having one thing a weekend, we're like, this is kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to enjoy just like a little bit of relaxation in the summer. So
no, I love a slow morning. Name something like better than a slow morning. Like wake up when you want to. Have like a nice breakfast, like a real breakfast because I don't really do that. I like have a little protein shake, maybe a little bite of something like piece of cheese or piece of fruit. Like that's it. So if I can do that, I love that. That's also why I need like vacation so bad because that's what I love about vacation is slow mornings.
Yeah.
Love that. Like where you have an essence of a plan, like, oh, I'm going to try and do this, but you're not like rushing to get X, Y, and Z done.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
It is. It's the best.
I'm fiending for that.
Although when you have kids, you still end up getting up at like 6:30 and they're like, I am hungry. And you're like, so much for vacay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But even then, it doesn't feel like when we got on our beach trip, I would kill to go for a big family beach trip again.
Oh, I know.
But even when we were doing that, it felt again kind of like we're kind of going to grab stuff together. We're going to go do this. But again, like no rushing. We're not like running.
There was not like a time. Like we have to be here at this specific time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Less of that.
Yeah. Because see, in my mind, like I love having a timeline. Like I love having like, oh, we're going to do that. But I like it where it is kind of flux. Like influx.
Yeah. Flexible.
I don't know what I'm going with. That
it's
like
flexy.
It's a flexi sketchy. That's flexi sketchy. I feel like most of the words I always end up like with an E at the end. Whatever. But what else have you been up to?
So I took the girls to see Elio, the new Disney Pixar movie. It was so cute. Although I saw that it's like the biggest flop in Disney like history, maybe.
Oh, wow.
Like it was supposed to make 350 million, I think, to like break even or something, and it's only made half of that. And I don't know. I think it's the marketing for the movie.
That's what I was just gonna say. I didn't even know it was coming out until like when it was already out.
Yeah, I don't think they promoted it very well, and I also think that like the way they promoted it was kind of weird because honestly, the only reason I took him to go see it was because I wanted to do something like indoors. And I was like, let's go see a movie. And I'm like, well, it's a Disney movie. It's probably going to be good. But I hadn't really heard anything about it beforehand. And it turned out we loved it. Like all the kids loved it. But I don't know. They like dropped the ball on the promotion of the movie.
I just feel like, and I was talking to someone about this, like movies kind of suck now. Not to be like, oh, all movies suck, but I think they're just putting in less effort into everything, and they're just trying to pump out as many movies as they can. And I feel like it shows because like you said, you're not seeing things beforehand, and then also like the posters and everything for the movies don't do the movies justice. The trailers, and then the movies themselves, like some of the stuff I'm just like, this looks lame. Like it just doesn't look like all the movies that have been coming out lately. I'm like, I don't want to see any of them. Yeah. And I love going to the movie theater. Like I love an excuse to go to the movie theater.
Yeah. Especially in the summer. Like you want a day where you're not in the heat.
Well, it's just a special experience. Like, yeah, I do want to get out of my house and get overpriced popcorn and an icy and watch this movie. Like there's so much fun in that.
Yeah.
But none of the movies have been catching my eye. But
well, this one was cute. So if you have kids, take them. Like I don't know why no one else is going to see it, I guess, but it was cute. Success. Yeah. For the kids.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I think it's just like no one knew about it.
Yeah.
Which, you know, they didn't want to spend the money on advertising
promoting it. I don't know. It's weird. Like to spend hundreds of millions of dollars on a production of a movie and then like flop on the promotion of it. Yeah. It's wild.
Crazy. Well, it's their money. So
I guess. Yeah.
That's bad though. Not great.
No. Are we going to talk about yesterday?
Oh, yeah. So, update. If you didn't know, so Gingerbread has stuck around for better or for worse. I'm keeping him Gingerbread just to keep him like his life private.
Anonymity.
And yes, just for his privacy's sake. But yes, Gingerbread has stuck around, and Gingerbread got to meet the whole family yesterday. Yeah. And I thought it went well.
It did.
Yeah. Yeah. Even Ginger, our dog Ginger, yes, actually was okay with him.
Yeah. We were really impressed with her. She was so brave.
She was so brave. We kept telling her she was brave.
Like, you're doing a great job, sweetie.
Yeah. And what's crazy, because she'd go up to him and then she would come back and look at us. Like, we'd be like, yay. And then she'd be like, clearly pleased. And then she would do it again. Like, it was so funny. She was really trying so hard.
She was. She did it.
It's helpful too. It was only one person and not like a ton of people, because that's when she really like goes into herself. But
yeah,
she was doing good.
No, she did a good job. It was fun. I thought he got along really well with everybody.
Yes.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought it went very well. Everyone was great, obviously. I mean, I knew we were great. So I was like,
no surprise.
It was no surprise that everyone was just relaxed and fun, and it was great. And the girls, like Layla was Miss Chatty Kathy. I was not expecting that. Maybe because she was also like tired in her giggly state.
Yeah.
But I just thought she was being so funny. Like
she was so excited to have somebody new.
Yes.
Which is like not always the case for her. Normally she's like a little bit more reserved and then opens up, but she was wide open.
No, I agree. That's what I was a little shocked, because she was just going in, and I was like, I'm glad she, you know, feels comfortable and she's happy, because it's true. Sometimes you'll see her be a little more shy. So it was good. I was very pleased. And we got burgers, which again, I love a summer little grill moment.
I attempted to make us martinis.
Yes.
Not the best outcome, but you know, it's a learning experience. What happened was I had made some like a couple days prior, and I had used actual olive juice, but I used like half of the container of the brine, and I was like, I can't be buying like all these jars of olives just to use the brine. So I was like, there's got to be another solution. And so I ordered just like the brine from Amazon, and it's going to be a learning curve, just like figuring out how much to put in there, because it tasted good at first, but the bottom half of the drink was like straight salt water. So we're going to be experimenting with that recipe and trying to figure out the best way.
For sure. No, I think it is like martinis, like people think they're easy, but there's some complexity to it. It is like, because we like ours like extra dirty. So it's kind of like, how do you do extra dirty without it being like
super salty?
Yeah. So
yeah. And also I want to try a different vodka, because what we had at the house was Tito's, which is fine, but I feel like that's not the best one for a dirty martini. So I'm going to do some experimenting.
We just got for a while ago Cirrus vodka, because the Cirrus vodka place here.
Yeah.
And actually we went to Ballast here and got the Cirrus vodka, like actually went to the place. I had one pickle martini. That was actually kind of good.
Okay.
It was different than I was expecting, but it was mainly like pickled juice with like a lemon olive oil on top, which was interesting. Okay. I could have kind of done without the olive oil topper,
but
I
don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, but the actual martini itself was pretty good. And then we got oh my gosh, I'm not gonna remember. It was kind of like a spin, I think, on an whiskey sour, but with vodka.
Okay.
That was really good, actually. So
maybe Cirrus.
Yeah, I mean, it's a local place, at least. You're
call
like,
us, you know, we here.
I know, we're so local. It was so great. No, I do like theirs. I haven't tried making it in my own martini yet. I have vermouth though, so I got that whole setup. It's true though, that going through the olive brine, you do go through it so quick. It's a little painful.
Yeah, it is. It's like, I can't. What am I going to do with all these olives? Like, I love an olive, but I'm not going to be able to keep up with the olive consumption here.
No, not like a full jar.
No.
Yeah.
It seems a little wasteful.
Yeah, exactly. You'll put like 2 olives in your martini, and then you have
a whole jar.
A whole jar.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll report back. Yeah. We're going to keep doing the hard hitting work for you
to find the perfect martini.
All right. You want to get into the topics of today?
Yeah. No, this one's fun.
This one is fun. So I randomly came across this article about this woman who came up with these kind of like outrageous wedding rules for her guests. And then of course it like blew up on social media and everyone was talking about it. And so I think we need to talk about wedding rules and if they're getting out of hand, because to me, it feels like people are kind of losing their minds around the wedding industry.
Yeah, no, I think weddings as a whole are just too much now. I think we've really swung the pendulum a little too far.
Maybe
and
come back down to earth.
Yes.
Someone who is not coming down to earth, Jeffrey Bezos.
I cannot.
That was a Blue Origin joke. I don't know if you caught it. I feel like if I have to explain a joke, it didn't land. But you're looking at me like you have no idea. Blue Origin, the spaceships, his spaceship company.
Oh, yeah.
Morgan.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, I forgot.
Right. Anyway,
I forgot that he owns
we'll
that.
pretend like that. I didn't make that joke. Anyway, he just had his wedding this weekend.
Super expensive.
Yeah, it was
wedding.
like 50 estimated between like 45 and 55 million dollars on this wedding.
I can't imagine that.
In Venice. I mean, it looked lovely. Did you look at any of the pictures?
Yes, I saw her dress because people were eviscerating her.
Why? I thought she looked gorgeous.
Apparently people were saying that like money doesn't buy taste, like crazy. They're hating
rude.
on that dress.
That's weird. I thought she looked lovely.
No, I know. I was hearing all this bad stuff about the dress. So then
Yeah.
I go and look and I was like, this is the dress that we're hating on so hard.
It's not offensive at all. I thought she
No.
looked beautiful.
Yeah, it's very classy.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of something like the royals would wear with like
Yeah,
the
for
lace.
sure.
It's like full sleeve. Very, yeah, again, classy. Like,
yeah, it was
elegant.
supposed to be based off of a Sophia Loren dress that was worn in like a 50s movie or something like that.
Okay.
And that's definitely what it gave.
Yeah.
Like a classic bride. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had no issues with the dress.
No, I thought she looked nice. The lace was very beautiful because like lace, depending on the type of lace, I feel like can either live like, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously like most wedding dresses, they're lace or they're like satin or something, but lace, depending on the type of lace can give, I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't read well.
Yeah, it can give cheap.
Yes. But hers was like clearly nice lace.
Yeah, it was like perfectly tailored to every inch of her body.
Yeah,
it was
no,
crazy.
It fit her perfectly.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, spending $55 million on that wedding, I mean, hopefully her dress fits her properly.
Yeah.
She's probably got that custom everything.
Oh, for sure. Did you see Sydney Sweeney? Because she looked gorgeous.
No.
Oh my gosh, you'll have to look it up. She wore this like light pink ball gown, like
I'm looking it up right now.
gorgeous. I'm trying to think like who else looked really, really good. Did you see Leonardo DiCaprio with his hat?
No, but Leo disgusts me now.
I don't know what to say about that man child. Anyway, like some of these pics, like all of the guests are getting on these boats and he has his hat pulled down. He has like a black baseball cap on, pulled down all the way down to like touching his nose so you can't see his face. It's like, we know it's you. What are you hiding? It's really bizarre behavior.
I mean, that doesn't shock me. Oh yeah, she looks lovely. Sydney Sweeney looks so lovely. Her little over the shoulder.
Yes, she looked so beautiful. And
Yes.
Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend looked gorgeous, of course.
How old is she?
I don't
20?
know, probably. Maybe.
No, for my 25th birthday this year, I did get a cake that said "Too old for Leo" on the top. It's a running joke, but it's so funny.
Yeah, it's funny, but also
Concerning.
concerning and creepy and all of the things.
Yeah, no, I mean, he needs therapy.
For sure. I don't know what he went through. Who knows as a child actor, like
Yeah, that's true.
what he went through. But I mean, you can take accountability now and like get help.
Yeah, you're a little too old to be dating 20-year-old
Yeah.
girls.
It's
anymore.
weird. You're making it weird.
Yeah, you're making it really weird. When you were younger, it was okay.
Yeah.
And then it slowly got more and more weird. And now
as you age, it gets weirder.
And well, it's also weird when you exclusively date. It'd be
Yeah.
different if he like threw in a couple like
Age-appropriate women.
and then he just
Maybe like
happened.
a 35-year-old. You know, that's still what, like 20 years younger than him. Isn't he
Yes.
like in his 50s? Like,
Oh yeah, he
Look it
has
up.
to be.
Look it up.
He's like has to be so. Yeah, he's 50 years old.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was born in 1974, and he's dating girls younger than me, born in like 2005 or something.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's not good, sir.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, weren't even born in the same millennium. No.
Millennia.
Millennium. No. Wrong.
We'll figure it out.
Math is hard. All right. Math has never been my strong suit, and it shows so bad. Oh gosh. Oh well.
Okay. So I'm going to read you some of these wedding rules from this like outrageous thing. Okay. Yeah. So rule number 1, this is blank and blank's big day, not yours.
Starting off strong, heavy hitter.
Oh, heavy hitter. Do not get in the photographer's way. Okay. I think there's a nicer way to say this, but I understand this completely because I remember when I was talking to my wedding photographer, she's like, the rise of cell phones actually has made my job so hard because everyone wants to take pictures of the bride. Everyone wants to take videos as you're coming down the aisle. And then I can't do my job. I can't get pictures of you because everyone's got their phones hanging out in the aisle. And so that one I understand, but I feel like there's a nicer way.
Normally
to like,
they just...
please no phones during the service or something like that.
Normally they just say this is an unplugged ceremony. Mm-hmm. You know, please, we will have a photographer here to get all the pictures and we will be sharing them once we get them, if you would like them, like that sort of stuff. Like, and people are very understanding of that if you explain it
for sure
in a nice way.
Yeah. But this is aggressive. Okay. 3, the attire is black and gold, not red, blue, and green, and definitely no white, all caps.
I feel like that's like explicitly known. Don't wear white.
Yeah, don't wear white.
Here's
please.
Our color palette.
See, I know that this is now kind of like a thing, and I think that is effing insanity
I agree.
To tell people a color palette to wear to your wedding. Like, I think we're losing the plot here.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a wedding. It's a celebration of you and your love.
Yeah.
Like, why are you so concerned about having picture perfect photos to share that you're going to like mandate that your guests wear a certain thing? I mean, it's one thing to have like a dress code and being like, this is cocktail attire, this is semi-formal. That helps people understand like what kind of outfit they should wear. But people are gonna break the dress code. Like it happens. You might have some great uncle show up in jeans, and you know, maybe it's not what you want, but whatever.
It's more important to have the people that you love there that day.
Exactly.
I think we can be a little flexible in the color that they wear. I get not, like you said, not wanting, you know, great Uncle Dan to show up in jeans.
Yeah.
But like,
if he does, is that the end of the world? No. It's not. You know, you're going to have beautiful pictures. You're going to have the memories. 20 years from now, you're not going to be upset that one person like didn't fit in aesthetically the way that you had envisioned in like your pictures. I'm sorry, your wedding is not going to end up on the knot. Like, we need to adjust our expectations and chill out a little bit.
Well, even then though, if you go to these like big weddings, like, okay, I've seen like garden semi-formal attire or something, and then everyone just shows up.
Yeah, that's helpful. It gives people an idea of what to wear. Like garden, okay, so maybe it's a little bit more casual. It's outdoor.
Yeah.
Flowers, cool. That's the vibe.
Yep. We've lost the plot a little bit.
We have lost the plot. Okay. All right, number 4. Do not rearrange seats. We have a seating chart for a reason. Don't rearrange seats. But like, why? Why do you need to state that?
Yeah.
Okay. If you didn't put out any money for the wedding, keep your shoulda, woulda, coulda to yourself. Your opinion is irrelevant.
Again, why does this need to be stated?
I don't know. This is just so aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay. Pace yourself by drinking, which again, like, yeah, that's a good just like rule of thumb, but I don't think we need to
include that.
Okay. This is good. 7, no big announcements or proposals. Like, do not upstage me at my wedding.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Peasants.
I mean, I get it. I wouldn't want random people coming up, giving toasts, doing stuff.
And being like, and I'm pregnant.
Yeah. That's rude.
That's rude. It is.
But why say that for your like day of coordinator to make sure no one's going to do that. I get telling your immediate family saying, these are the people that are assigned, time to talk, and these are the only people because we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Have that conversation with your immediate family. But like,
Exactly.
your whole guest list doesn't have to know that, though.
Yeah.
And then again, your day of coordinator, if you suspect someone is going to try, then give that name to the day of coordinator and let them deal with it.
Yeah.
They can be the bad guy.
Are the best investment. Like if you are getting married, do yourself a favor and get yourself a day of coordinator if you're not going to have like a wedding planner, because wedding planners can be so expensive. But day of coordinator, spend the money on that because they can put out fires. Yeah. Let them handle that.
Again, they're supposed to be the bad guy in a lot of these situations. You get to sit back, relax, eat your food. Don't worry about like who's doing what. And then if someone tries, they can deal with the coordinator.
Yeah. Okay. If you can't handle or dislike the music being played, simply go home. This is a celebration, not a funeral.
Again, why?
Yeah. This is a taking over for the 99 and the 2000s type of event, so there will be twerking.
Why? Like, why is this even being announced? Like, I'm sorry, like, grandma over there doesn't want to see that probably, but like, grandma probably has an early bedtime anyways, and she'll be leaving. Like, why do you gotta
Yeah,
say
you don't
that?
have to announce it.
Yeah.
And print it out. It's so weird. Okay, use hashtag whatever when posting pics. Acceptable.
Yeah.
I approve this message.
Yeah. Send that, but again, put that on your wedding website.
Yeah, like please use this hashtag
Yeah.
so we can all see the pictures you take. Great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Love that.
Okay. Do not sit down all night. Okay. But what if you don't want to dance? Like,
Not everyone's a dancer. B, also, if again, you have older family members there.
so grandma, you're breaking the rules.
Yeah.
Grandma is breaking rule number 11.
Yeah.
She's out
Yeah. She's getting kicked out.
because she's not twerking.
Yeah. 'Cause she can't twerk.
She got her hip replaced.
Yeah.
She can't twerk.
Why? Poor grandma just wants to be here for your special day. And
You know. And you're out here calling her out. Okay. No outside liquor. If caught, you will be escorted out. Okay. Again, I don't think we need to print this, but yeah, fair. 13, please refer back to rule number 1, which is, if you forgot, this is so-and-so and so-and-so's wedding, not yours. 14, the bride and groom said what they said.
Here's the thing. That's already too many rules. Keep it to 3. All right.
It was 15 in total.
Yeah, that's
in case you
so
lost count.
many. For what?
That's crazy.
I just feel like it gives teacher chastising their like classroom. Like it's not giving like best friend.
Yeah, this is a welcome celebration of love between family and friends.
Yeah.
No, it's...
And you can put some of that stuff on the FAQs page. Like there's like a way to write that where it's like, am I allowed to bring outside alcohol? Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, it's against the rules.
It's against the rules at said venue. We will be providing X, Y, and Z. Like this is how you kindly get people to not do the things that you're thinking of. Like, can I bring another guest? No, we unfortunately cannot accommodate more people. Yeah, like, come on. There's templates like online.
Oh, for sure.
Of exactly what to say.
You can go to like wedding websites and like copy and paste this.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Okay, well, I have another one.
Because how popular is this?
I don't know. Apparently it's a thing. But this one, a girl posted her rules on Reddit and said, can I get feedback on my wedding rules? And so these are hers. Okay. Rules of the night. 1, no kids at the wedding ceremony. Fine.
A lot of people don't do kids anymore.
Yes. Again, I feel like we can write this nicer. Like the ceremony will be child free.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just like, again, put that on your FAQs.
Yeah. 2, do not invite people who were not invited.
Again,
Yeah.
We cannot accommodate more guests than like there's, yeah.
All right. 3. If you RSVP to come and don't, you will be asked to pay for your seat. Weddings are not cheap. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's so insane.
No.
Like, why? Also, emergencies happen.
Yeah.
Like, there's been several, I know, like, weddings where people last minute couldn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, things happen. Why are you going to be like, you better pay up the $200? Again, like, do you love these people or not?
I know.
Because it's giving you don't love these people.
And then if you don't, like, why are you inviting them to your, like, I'm just confused. Like, why are you inviting them to your wedding? Why are you throwing a wedding that you can't afford?
Yeah, that's what's giving.
And yeah, that's the main thing. Why are you throwing a wedding you can't afford? Like, if you can't afford it, maybe pare it down a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
It's spend less.
Just do small wedding. Like, it's okay. No, I do think it's just weird. You can't, again, people are like, you're spending a lot on your wedding. People are spending a lot of money to be there. And it's just like, it's weird to just be like, you have to pay me.
Can you imagine? Can you actually imagine you trying to collect money after your wedding? Being like, you know, you RSVP'd and you didn't come. Now you owe me $75 for your plate or whatever.
Yeah. It's weird. The audacity is pretty high.
Crazy. Okay. Let's see. If you show up to my wedding in any color besides black as requested, you will not be in any photos. And that's crazy.
It's insane.
That's super crazy. Like, why do you care so much about your photos being aesthetic that you don't care to take pictures with people who actually showed up to celebrate you at your wedding?
I know.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah. No, I think that would be so sad. Like, these people, imagine like they don't even see that.
Yeah.
Let's say they don't see the rules. They get the invitation with the black request, but they don't see that. Then they show up and you deny them pictures at your wedding. How self-righteous. Like, that's just like, it's just insane to me. Like, don't you, again, love these people? Don't you want pictures with them from your day?
Mm-hmm. To remember that they came, that they spent money, they took time out of their day to celebrate you.
Yeah. It's giving like people don't realize it's a choice to go to the wedding.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's not an obligation.
They
don't owe you anything.
No, this is, again, there's probably 5,000 things that they have to be doing and they're taking the time to be with you. Yeah. That gives me like,
that makes
chills.
you mad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If you were in the bridal party, do not touch my dress. Who are you?
That's
Who do you think you are?
Also, how many people are like grabby with the the dress?
No, nobody on my wedding came up to me and like manhandled my dress. I'm sorry, nobody touched me.
No, I mean, I get if there were kids, right?
Yeah.
Like little kids, maybe they would want to touch it.
Yeah.
But I don't. Any adult typically, like maybe they would just be like, "Oh, your beading is beautiful." Like do one of those.
Yeah.
But I've never seen at a wedding a random person come up and like grab it. Like, what are you worried about? Like it ripping?
Getting food on it or something? I don't know.
It's going to get ruined.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to tell you.
It will.
You're going to have to get it dry cleaned.
You're going to spill something on it. Someone else is going to spill something on it.
You're going to get dirt all on the hem.
Mm-hmm.
It's a white dress. It's going to get a little dirty.
Yeah. Okay. No song requests.
Okay. Whatever.
No pictures or videos at the wedding ceremony. This is an unplugged ceremony. We have a professional photographer. We already talked about this.
Yeah.
Okay. It says pictures and videos are allowed after the first kiss and the reception.
Okay.
Okay. 8. There will be drinking. If you choose to drink, have a sober ride back to your hotel.
Fine.
Okay.
Again, but I don't think that needs to be stated.
Yeah. And then 9. Have fun.
Yeah, this wedding sounds so fun.
I don't want to go.
No, I think that's the thing is like all of those. I'm like, well, now I don't want to attend because why are you making this sound like a real like event? Like a
Yeah, like I have to jump through all these hoops just to be there. doesn't sound fun to me.
No, like, I don't know. I get having expectations for attendees, but I just feel like also, I think that's the big thing. It's the tone
100%.
of the messages.
Yes, it is. It's giving like, I'm the queen of the day and you will bow down to me and follow all my rules. Like, these are your family members.
Yeah.
They're not your subjects.
No.
I think people just like get so crazy. They're like, it's my wedding. It's my day. And they think that the whole world has to revolve around them. And it's like, you need to come back down to earth.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things. I get it. It is a special day.
Yes.
You should feel special for sure. And it is one of those things. It's like one of the few days in your life that it is attention's on you. Mm-hmm. It's about you. But like, does that mean you have to make everyone's life like a living hell because it's your special day? Like,
yeah. And it is one day, you know?
No, it's true.
In the scheme of things, like, I know it seems like a really big deal, and it is a big deal. Mm-hmm. But as your life goes on, you realize it was literally like 12 hours of your life.
Yeah.
It's kind of insignificant.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things. And so dictating like a color that people have to wear and all these other things, it's just unnecessary.
Yeah. I do think like it's hard because like I get it. I understand you being like, I really want this day to go well. Mm-hmm. I want things, to go as best as they can. But like, also I hate to break, something's going to go wrong on your wedding. At least one thing. Mm-hmm. It might be minor, it might be major. It's probably going to be more than just one thing goes wrong. Mm-hmm. It's because like you have humans working the event, and like humans at the event. Like, we're imperfect, and so it's going to be slightly imperfect. But like, are we really going to be so like pent up about it? That's like, I don't know. I feel like it's a control thing for sure. Some people.
Yeah.
But it's like, the event is uncontrollable.
Yes. When you have like 100 people in a room, I'm sorry, you're just not going to be able to control every aspect of everything that happens there.
No.
So I think knowing that going into it probably will help alleviate some of that stress.
Yeah. And remembering it's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
Like,
and not just about you. I mean, it's about you. Yeah. But it's about your like families coming together, families joining together. It's about love.
Yeah. And you want your guests to have fun too.
Yeah. It's a party.
Like, it's supposed to be, again, a celebration, like a fun day, especially with how much money everyone's spending on it. I'm like, there's no way that people are spending. I mean, I think I told you this. I don't know if I mentioned in the podcast that people are spending about like $45,000 now on average on a wedding. Mm-hmm. That's just like insane to me. $45,000. Mm-hmm. Where's this money coming from? Like, I get it's typically like combined from people, like parents help, like you do it, like, so it's like more than just like you paying for it. But I just am like, that's just a ton of money to spend on one single day.
Yeah.
And for what? So again, like, your photos look fantastic. But you can still hire like a nice photographer, a nice videographer, all this stuff, and not spend $45,000. I know it racks up really quick.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's crazy. I think we ended up spending like $25,000, and this was, like 14 years ago or something like that. Yeah. But, and we didn't even go crazy. Like, we, tried to make it like economical.
Yeah. No, because I think there is like a line where you're like, okay, can I give up? Like, maybe your dream is for something specific, but then you're like, but it's going to cost me so much. Because it's true. Like, florals, so expensive.
The catering,
food is obviously your venue. Like, all of that, it racks up. That's why I've been loving those like little backyard weddings that people have been hosting. I think it's adorable because it's like, it's a special place typically for you, like a family's house, something. I think that's so sweet. And then also it's like, great, you don't have to at least pay for the venue cost. You're probably just paying for a tent or for the caterers and X, Y, and Z.
And tables and chairs.
Chairs.
Oh my gosh, all
renting.
Of it. Yeah, adds up.
Yeah.
But I think we need to like refocus, you know, weddings should be meaningful, not aesthetic. Like that should be the focus.
Yeah. I think that's how we should be thinking about a lot of things though.
Yeah.
Like, and I guess I never really like thought about that until we're having this conversation, but I think it's true. Like a lot of people now, they make their houses look a certain way so they can capture it. But it's like, what about you living in it or your style? Like, is it truly authentically you, or are you doing it to like put on a certain like show for people? I mean, I think you can say it for like a lot of things that people now are just like, they want to like things look a certain way, but it's like,
yeah, especially on social media.
Yeah. But it's like, what about the essence of
like who you really
who you are?
Yeah. We're losing it a little bit.
Yeah, we are. We're losing the plot. But hopefully weddings again, the pendulum will swing slowly back.
When you get married, I get to approve your
wedding rules.
Yeah. And I'm going to bring you back down if you start telling people like, if you don't wear black, no pictures for you.
I feel like I'm pretty chill though. That's the thing. Like,
I don't know. I think there's a lot of girls who are chill and then you put a ring on their finger and
they're seeing stars. It's like, no, yeah.
I mean, it's wedding craze.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think hopefully I won't be like that. If I am like that, you have full permission to thwack me in the head and be like, what are you doing? I need you to chill. But I don't think, I don't know. I think I would much more rather have like a meaningful, like special wedding. I do love when there's like little details that are so sweet. Like my best friend that just got married, she actually, for their cocktail napkins, they had little love notes on each of them that they had sent back and forth to each other.
That's cute.
That was so cute. It's something so small, but everyone was talking about it because it was just like, this is really what we're here for, like the love, like the love story. And so I think that's so cute. I love seeing those sort of things, or like when they incorporate family members like into the wedding and like doing that. That's so cute. Yeah. We love that.
Here for that.
Yeah.
Less about the Instagram perfection.
Yeah.
Perfection.
No one wants to stop making people wear stuff to your wedding specifically. Yeah. Unless they're in the bridal party. Yeah. Which they signed up for it.
Yeah. They agreed.
Yeah. So. They signed their life away for this one day. So you can tell them kind of what to do to an extent. That's another thing. Yeah. We didn't even touch on. Yeah. But maybe another time.
Yeah. Another time we'll get into bridal party and the craziness that happens there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. The good stuff.
All right. Well, we'll call it a day. Yeah. That was a good convo. Thanks for hanging with us. Yeah. Be sure to check out our YouTube. If you're not watching us there, you're missing out. Also, rate us 5 stars, you know?
Yeah. Leave a comment. And as always, you can follow us at Situationship on Instagram and TikTok, or you can follow our personals. Mine is at Morgan Ashley Schaffen.
And I'm at Lauren M. Dix.
Have a great day, guys.
Bye. Bye.